Hello, my dear children. This is your Ashwati ma'am. It's too long since we have met, right? I hope you all are fine. I know that you're enjoying your quarantine days by being in your home. But anyway, since this is June 1st, as usual, we need to start with the academic year. And in this pandemic situation, you're not able to be present in the school, so that we are introducing you with a virtual classroom. I know that it is something new to you and also for us. We are just moving in a very slow pace. I hope this will help to do with your academics. So, anyway, today let us start with the subject science, one of your favorite subjects. And today we are going to discuss with chapter 1, nutrition in plants. So, today we are only discussing a very small portion from this chapter. So, before leaping into the chapter, let us recollect something that we have learned in class 6. I hope you remember that we learned a chapter components of food in class 6. In the chapter we learned that our food consists of various components like proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, etc. And these components that are very much essential or that are necessary for the growth of a living being is termed as nutrients. And also we learned about the process photosynthesis. You know that photosynthesis is the process by which plants prepare their own food. For that, they use carbon dioxide and water, and in the presence of sunlight, they prepare food. And we will see that in detail in this chapter. So, let me ask you a question. Why do we have our food? Okay, I know that we will have our food when we are hungry, right? But the purpose of having food is only to quench our hunger, is it? Sometimes you might have heard teachers asking you while you are sitting very tired in class, they ask you, like, what happened? Didn't you have your food today? Right? So, what does that mean? Yeah, we get energy from the food we eat, right? Food help us to make us stay energetic. The same way, we also know that food is very essential for our growth, right? So, we can see a picture here. This picture depicts the different stages of the growth of a plant. So when you first plant a seed, let that be a mango. Okay, we are planting a mango seed and it will take some days or weeks to sprout up, right? So then after that it will get some leaves and slowly it will grow into a small plant, and within many years it can grow up into a big tree, right? It may have different flowers and so many mangoes after years. And you can also see that the leaves fall off from the tree and new leaves grow, right? So, how does this happen? This can happen only with the help of nutrients that are present in the food they consume. Okay? So, we can say that the nutrients present in food help living organisms in the growth, proper functioning of body, and also to repair the damaged parts. It also provides energy to carry out the life processes. So, next let us learn what is nutrition. So, we told that we take food and we get energy from this food. That is, nutrients are present in the food, so this food get digested. You know the process of digestion, right? And after that, we will get essential things that are needed for our body from this food. So, this process of taking food by an organism and the utilization of this food by the organism is called as nutrition. the way we have our food, and how our body utilizes this food is termed as nutrition. Now, let us look at the modes of nutrition. Modes of nutrition means the method or the ways of having this nutrition. So, the modes are of two types, that is autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. So, before that, let us understand what these autotrophs and heterotrophs are. So, we know that only plants are the living things that can conduct the process photosynthesis. So, those organisms or the plants that can make food themselves with this carbon dioxide and water, these simple substances, by the help of this, by the process photosynthesis, are called autotrophs. So, plants are autotrophs, and the nutrition associated with plants or the mode of nutrition associated with these autotrophs are called autotrophic nutrition. Next one, let us consider our case. Human beings. Are we able to produce food with the help of this photosynthesis? We can take carbon dioxide, we are taking water, we can have sunlight, but even though we cannot conduct this process, photosynthesis. So, from where do we get our food? We get food from other plants and other animals, like, right? We just cook food by using vegetables or using meat, etc. etc. So, the organisms like us that are not able to prepare food by ourselves, and those who depend on green plants and other animals for their food are called heterotrophs. So, including us, omnivores, herbivores, and all those carnivores, they all fall in the group of this heterotrophs, and the mode of nutrition that are associated with this heterotrophs are called heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, so as a very small portion, right? So before winding up with today's session, let us recollect what we have learned. So at first we learned what is nutrient, and now we know that nutrients are those components of food like vitamins, carbohydrates, minerals, and fat that are essential for a living organism. Then we learn what is nutrition. So, nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. And we learn that there are two modes of nutrition, that is autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition relates with those organisms like plants that can prepare their own food using photosynthesis, and heterotrophic nutrition deals with organisms or plants that are carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores, which cannot prepare their own food but depend on other plants or animals for their food. So now we are going to wind up the session, and before that, let me give you some instructions. You should read your textbook of this portion after listening to this video. So it's a compulsory thing, but those who don't have textbook, don't worry, had already uploaded the page in the WhatsApp group. Just go through that. And you will be given notes in the group. So you should take a fresh notebook and you should start writing as you used to do in the classroom. And you should submit the notebook within the allotted time. If you submit the notebooks only, you will be given attendance. So just follow the instructions and see you in next class. Thank you.